Today we have a Men and Motors world exclusive, a motoring revolution. I promise you, a vehicle the likes of which you have never ever seen before. Get ready to be shocked. Of course, one of the frustrations of concept cars, especially very expensive one-off concept cars, and this is the only one of these in the world, is that you can't really push them to the limit. Considering it's a concept vehicle that are normally amazingly flimsy, despite the fact they've spent over £500,000, the car feels actually very, very solid. It feels as if it's ready for the road. The other thing I like about the car is that it's actually not that big. It's not like the normal bulky 4x4. It's pretty compact, which will make it very popular with urban users. In fact, it'll be the ideal vehicle for going around the urban jungle during the week, but for those people that want to escape on a weekend and go and play in the rural jungle. And this will be the ideal dual-purpose vehicle. I love the lines. It's almost like a piece of motoring architecture. Look at these chiseled lines there. It's as if somebody has just sort of worked it out of hard metal. And at the front you've got this gorgeous grille that looks total aggression. The lights, this little effect is what they call the Chinese tea room, because these are like the windows on a Chinese tea room. It's got great flowing dynamic lines. It looks just incredible. Edges, sharp edges everywhere. You look as if you could cut yourself on it. It's got some wonderful little touches here, like the special springs which were taken from the Paris-Dakar rally for 4x4s. And then you come to the magnificent rear. If you thought the front was pretty impressive, what about that? If that isn't the most wonderful back end of a car you've ever seen, I don't know what is. And it's full of great little touches. How about this? Open sesame. Glass roof, just to put your shopping in nice and easily. This is your box for hidden treasures. You can have everything there from cameras to computers. One of the neatest bits of kit, though, is the reversing window in the spare wheel, which gets rid of one of the more usual nightmares of reversing a big boxy 4x4. And the best thing of all about this is that this sort of £500,000 worth of concept car is actually totally roadworthy. Not only does it go on the tarmac, but it's also pretty impressive off-road. So let's stop talking and do some driving. If you thought the exterior was pretty radical, welcome to Battlestar Galactica. I mean, this really does look like nothing on Earth. I was going to do this piece, Houston, we have liftoff, but I think it needs something more Japanese, like Banzai or something. It really does look as if it would be the perfect thing for a modern samurai. It looks like a battle wagon. Let's take it for a spin. Automatic gearbox, chunky I think you would describe this. Down into drive, and off we go. I love the interior. I mean, the metal, this really is, you know, bare metal at its finest. This is not sort of the sort of namby-pamby stuff. This is a sort of an interior for big aggressive boys. Look at, I love the fuel indicators up here. They look like test tubes on the top there. And the speedometer is like some chronograph watch. It is, they're little minor pieces of art. So, final verdict. I've only really got one thing to say to Isuzu, apart from obviously you must build this incredible machine, and that's the name. For a company that's known throughout the world for its Isuzu Trooper, there can be no other name for this vehicle but the Starship Trooper.